Is that what I was supposed to do? I honestly don't know.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Very well. Also, side note, but this game has a really nice soundtrack. I'm assuming it's an OST. I mean, you never know.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians.
That's a cool name.
He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every
Okay,
summer
we're almost
to
at the
build
house.
bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it.
Wow.
There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff.
What did he catch from his goats? Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Give me a
Three
puzzle.
corners seen at dusk. They did not land. This house built of stone, built by a long dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes.
If it was clean, it's actually a chill little home.
The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished. My limbs and belly famished. This skin, these organs, this failing eyesight. When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend into the caves and follow only the phosphorescence home.
See anything in here? Got some more goo, or like glow paint. It still looks like a map of some sort, almost. That's a nice view. Is this leading back to the beginning? I sure hope not. But it does look a little bit recognizable.
Jakobsen's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed, the result of some birth defect or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
Yeah, I don't think this is the beginning. Shortcut, speedrun, let's go. The Black Pearl. What remains, at least. This game also kind of reminds me of Edith Finch a little bit.
Fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Uh-oh. Wow, look how nice that looks. Screenshot.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Or the dark descent. Yeah, I'm taking another screenshot, my bad. Wonder if these mushrooms are edible. Probably not. Makes you almost want to risk it, though.
I first saw him sat by the side of the road. I was waiting for you to be cut out of the wreckage. The car looked like it had been dropped from a great height. The guts of the engine spilled over the tarmac, like water underground.
But go this way. There we are. Okay, now we're going up. We're getting closer to the surface then. Laura's domain. Oh, are we going to take another leap? Yeet. This game might be kind of simple, but hey, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like where it's going. Man, that looks really realistic right here. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, we came from there, went down. Okay, alright. I almost jumped down again, dude. Dude, every time I see a hole in this game, I just jump down. We've got to be getting closer to the surface.
If the caves are my guts, this must be the place where the stones are first formed. The bacteria phosphoresce and rise, singing through the tunnels. Everything here is bound by the rise and fall, like a tide. Perhaps the whole island is actually underwater.
Yeah, there's got to be some like crazy flooding down here when you think about it. Hey, I think long as we're going up, I think we're on the right path. Is that sunlight? Nope.
When I was coming round from the operation, I remember the light they shone in my eyes to check for pupil contraction. It was like staring up at a moonlit sky from the bottom of a well. People moved at the summit, but I could not tell if you were one of them.
That reminds me, I got my eyes checked not too long ago. I had to look into the thing, and they had to like blow into my eye like several times to get it to work. Now that's got to be sunlight. And it looks like I'm wrong again. Hydrate. I know I keep bringing up how other things that this game reminds me of, but this also kind of reminds me of like the alien ship from Alien. You know, like where they first find the alien. One of, if not the greatest movie of all time, by the way. So I was right. We are going to be swimming. Oh, okay. We're supposed to go down. I was about to say, are we going to go around? Are we going to go down? What are we doing? What are we doing? This looks like a city. Oh. Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to go forward or we're supposed to go up. We're gonna find out either way. Now that's gotta be sunlight.